Harvest Moon's Light of Hope Special Edition on the PS4. This is a research stream. We're broadening our horizons here on this channel. Over the last month or so, we've played Super Neptunia RPG. Then we moved on to My Riding Stables, Life with Horses. Now we're playing this. And we've played Sims on this channel as well, in case you were wondering. So pretty soon we'll be playing Barbie games on this channel. But don't worry, actually we might end up playing Barbie games on this channel at some point. We're not opposed to Barbie games on this channel. The only thing we're opposed to are cutscenes and maybe AO content, which we probably will not be doing at any time on this channel. I don't want to get copyright stricken. So here's the trick. For this game, I already have Stardew Valley, but I said, you know what, I found this game at GameStop. It was a new version that was on clearance. I decided to try it out. I've never played a Harvest Moon game. I believe these games are notorious for being released near the end of a console's life, and this game came out in 2017, so I guess PlayStation 4 is officially dead. I mean, if I'm not mistaken, the first two Harvest Moon games came out on the, what is it, the Super NES, something like that? By the way, we are not on the clock in this part of the game, this tutorial part. So I just wandered around, I picked out the green parts of my grass, just hit the X button, and I till it with my hoe. We love them hoes in Harvest Moon. Let's see, let's try planting cabbage seeds. Open your bag, select the seed. We'll get to that in a moment. Give me a second, because this is a research stream. So what I'm going to do is, since I'm not being timed, what I'm going to do is I have infinite time to do whatever I want in this part of the game. Because once the game gets going in earnest, we're going to be on the clock. So let's get a bunch of stuff done while we're not being timed. You can only till the ground where you see that little green square right there. So you can't till this brown patch of grass here, and you can't till this area. But you can definitely till this area right next to it. Can we pull weeds? No, we can't pull weeds yet. Okay, so here's what we're going to do. During this part of the research stream, we're going to use our infinite time clock to make some progress. Because this is the kind of stuff that's going to take time if we do it when the game starts. Let's just do it now. So all these green patches that we see right here, we're going to hoe them. We're going to hoe them up. Ah, here we go. Hands up, hose down. Where are the... Can I go around? Like, I can't go around these grass patches because they're weeds. Yeah, I understand. We'll just look at everything that's around us until that. Might as well do it now. I mean, like I said, once the game gets started, we won't have time to... It will cost us time to do this. Time is a resource in this game. This is a resource management game. So let's manage some resources. So basically, if we have infinite time during this part of the game, we might as well treat it like infinite money. So time spent hoeing now will be invested towards planting later. Is there anything else I can really hoe here? Yep. I can just tear up this entire lawn. Screw your grass. This Harvest Moon. Highest best use. I don't even know what we're gonna plant here, but the game's not gonna punish us for chopping up this grass, is it? Nope. Okay, so I'm just gonna. I mean, like I said, I can just do this later, but might as well do it now. So as you see me, I'm just running around, going to all the green patches of grass and pressing the X button. I can't see behind this sakura bush. Oh, there's a... Okay, there we go. So there are rocks over here that I can't break yet. So we'll get to those later, I suppose. I figure this might be one of those games I'm going to play for like 2 hours and just stop. Maybe 5 hours. I played that horse riding game, My Riding Stables, for 5 hours before I sold it. So don't think I'm not willing to give a resource management game a chance. I'm gonna break it, basically. I'm gonna abuse it. Think about it. So if I'm gonna abuse this game, I might as well start abusing the mechanics now. Okay, so I think we're done. I'm not gonna hoe every green patch of grass in this part of the game. I just wanted to make some time. You see that clock up there in the top left-hand corner of the screen? It's not moving at all, so I might as well start breaking stuff, so to speak. So I think we're done. These pine trees are trees we can cut down later, so we'll get to that in due time. Can't break that. Yeah, it's a rock right there, so I can't break that. It's a big old boulder. Okay, so I think we've done enough damage for now. Well, we've got one more we gotta do. Like I said, bear with me, it's a research stream. I'm investing, I'm doing some forward planning, kids. We're investing towards the future, so time spent hoeing now will not be wasted later. When we start running out of time to do stuff. So what do I know about, well, so what do I know, whoop, don't want to plant anything yet. So what do I know about this series? Like I said, I know that it was started out on the Super NES, at least to my knowledge, at least in America it did. It came out, what, 96, I want to say? It was pretty late in the run. I don't think it came out on the NES or the Famicom. But I think the same thing was true of the PlayStation 1, where it was released so late in the console's run. It was basically a sign of the console's death, I think, in my head. Because the idea that a console was getting a game like this pretty much meant that it was near the end of its life cycle. I think it was a full-price game, too, but I can't really blame them for making it. See, I was able to put that plot of land right there. So I think everything else is sealed off for me, but that's okay. We pretty much hoed up a bunch of other stuff. We have a well here. We'll get to that later. Okay, so what are we going to plant first? Let's keep everything together. How about that? Yeah, we'll keep everything together. So we have a plot of... We have 10 seeds. Let's just plot them all right here. Press the menu button. No, we're going to press the square button for the bag. The bag's on the bottom left-hand corner of the screen. See that? Press square. Use the L1 and R1 buttons to look at all these tabs. Nothing else here really matters. This just tells us what we have in our inventory. We have a home, a hoe, and a can. So let's plant some of these cabbage seeds by pressing the X button on already tilled soil. Can we pick these back up again? I don't know. Did a great job planting those seeds. I'm being very condescending right now so that you can learn how to play the game. Yeah, we'll take my watering seeds. Jean. Is that her name? Jean? So you need to fill it with water with. Yeah, this game might as well be a PS2 game. I mean, it looks like a PS1 game that's been up-resed. But here we are on the PS4 playing a game in 2017 that looks 20 years old. Not that I'm complaining, really. I mean, power of the PlayStation 4, am I right? So you press the X button, and now we got a full watering can. Get the game to load that. Are you ready? Well, we'll water later. Like I said, we're still on the clock. So let's use up all of these seeds. Actually, we're not on the clock, so... Can I push her? I'm pushing her out the way. That's somewhat amusing. Anyway, so let's drop some of these seeds. Actually, I'm going to drop these seeds in a way that's easy to water them. I can play with the D-pad as well, so I might as well do that. Those are all our seeds. Oh, she's giving me more seeds. Holla. Look at this. We're getting free money. See, I wish I knew this the first time I played the game. I made a bunch of footage when I wasn't recording commentary, just to kind of see what we're gonna. I'm planning this video, so rest assured, kids, this video was planned out. So everything I'm doing right now is basically stuff that I had practiced before I started. So I'm not gonna waste a bunch of time trying to figure out what to do. Maybe later, just not now. So she's gonna give us free seeds. We're just gonna keep planting stuff. Not that I'm complaining. And I'll hoe some more soil a bit later. Sorry, till. Hoe. Yeah, we got the water here. So might as well keep it near the watering hole. Why not? Give me more seeds. Look at this. Free money. I'm just gonna abuse her so much. I'm gonna turn this entire place into a mega farm. So again, I can't pull weeds yet. I can't pull weeds yet. The game will unlock that mechanic later. So in the meantime, let's till this soil. Break out that hoe. Any more? Yep, we got some more. Like I said, if I'm just getting free seeds, I'm just going to keep, you know, tearing up this soil. But I probably should keep it close to the, yes, probably keep it close to the watering hole for now. Let's not overdo it. Because eventually, if you plant too much in weird places, you're going to have to hunt down all these seeds just to maintain them. Let's kind of keep everything near the watering hole for now. Can I hoe that? Yes, I can. We'll come back to that. Yeah, we got one here. Let's see how many more seeds I get. I'm just curious at this point. Will I get an infinite amount of seeds if I keep doing this? I mean, I might as well find out. So you break AI, kids. Can I... Ooh, I got another watering hole. Might be a bit too abusive. I kind of want to keep all my seeds in one place, though, so let's not overdo it. So now, I mean, I didn't know this stuff was here before. I'm exploring. What do you know? Yeah, I can't break this yet. I can hoe behind it while like I said, while the clock is not running. I can't move diagonally in this game. I don't know what to tell you. No seeds. Nope. Wait, here? Yeah. Again, it's gonna be kind of hard to plant stuff here if you can't see it. Up here? Wait, I can move diagonally. That was weird. So I guess I can move diagonally. So what was the deal before? Oh well. Like I said, I'm just breaking stuff at this point. Okay, so I can't move diagonally here because there's a rock in the way, I guess. Like I said, eventually we'll get an axe to allow me to chop down these pine trees. Can't move diagonally there. How about behind the sakura? Yeah, there we go. That's what it's called, right? A sakura? I'm stuck. Okay, we're fine, we're fine. Okay, we can't move any further. Okay. So I'm learning. This game is kind of janky. I gotta abuse the jank a little bit. Yeah, it's sealed off. Okay, so I can't move diagonally through here. I can't move diagonally up there because the weeds are blocking the way. It's weird. Is there anything else I can plant around here? Like I said, I just want to keep everything close to near the watering hole, basically, like right around here. Let's water it. So now that the seeds are there, the game will allow me to water these seeds. Watch what happens now that the ground is dark brown. It won't let me water it anymore. Not without fertilizer. So I guess it's a 3-tier process. It has to be regular, untilled soil, then it's tilled. Then there are seeds in the soil, and then it's watered. And then once it's watered, you can fertilize it. So let's see what the game allows me to do. I forgot to get more seeds. Crap, got to get more seeds. Okay. I'm not tired. Darn it! Got to get more seeds from her. Again, I'm kind of now. Okay, the clock is not running. Good. So where is she? There she is. She should give us more seeds. Yeah, here we go. More free money. Hope you're not from Monsanto. Hope you're not from Monsanto. definitely be a trick to that. Got more water. So she keeps giving us seeds. We're just gonna keep planting. And why not, right? Let me go a bit further down to the bottom watering hole. So this is the problem, is that because we're on the clock, we don't want to have too many seeds spread out all over the place. Because then it takes too much time to walk back and forth between your watering plots. So you gotta kind of figure out where all your seeds are. So you don't want to keep hunting for seeds. You want to keep them all in one place, right? I mean, we'll make it work. You want this game to become too much of a chore, even though it's a game that's literally about one chore, and that's farming. Now that we've... And apparently walking on your plants isn't a problem. Can I just hold the button down and rotate? No, I can't. Because my hope is I can just hold down the watering button and just rotate 360 degrees so I can water everything in a hurry. It's probably not the way it works in this game. It's unfortunate, really. Like I said, everything takes time. Okay, let's do a trick. Can't use the watering hole here. So I can't use my water. I can't refill my watering can here. Probably have to clear out the vines or whatever. Whatever the weeds are in that well, I can't use it yet. But I can use the watering hole over here, so that's good. Yeah, I forgot to water that one because it was behind a tree. So I'm going to have to chop down that tree, actually, just so I can see the seeds. Yeah, I think we're good. Yep, can't pull the weeds yet. So eventually, at some point, once I pull all of the seeds, like once I pull all my, once I harvest all my crops, I'm not going to put anything over there. Because it's going to be too much trouble for me to keep up with all the crops if I put them all over the place. I'm learning. Okay, so I can move diagonally here. But if there's a tree in the way, I can't move diagonally. Is that the way this works? Yeah, that might be the way this works. It's kind of janky. You weren't expecting me to play a Farmville game on this channel, were you? But hey, I mean, obviously I don't play games that require internet connections, but... I gotta play this, and I gotta play some more Stardew Valley. I got kind of lazy because at the time I was recording the footage, whatever. At the time I was recording the footage, I was having issues with the DVR because the Xbox One DVR software wasn't great, so it kept on skipping frames, and it made adding commentary to my videos extremely, you know, annoying. Just wasted a bunch of time, so I didn't want to do that. Okay, let's keep all the seeds nearby. So I'm gonna do these seeds and those seeds. Oh, I can't. That's a boulder. I can't break that. Okay, so we'll just stay over here. We'll plant some more seeds over here, maybe. Maybe over here. Full water cup. So I guess let's plant a few more seeds over here. Not there, but like in an obvious place. I said she's just giving me free money. I'm like, okay, thanks. But eventually, at some point, we're going to lose some cabbages because we're not going to get water because we're going to run out of time. See, again, I'm afraid to put anything here next to the tree because they're going to be hidden. So I probably shouldn't have... I can't pick up the seeds either. Yeah, I can't pick up the seeds. So once I plant them, I can't pick them up. That kind of sucks. Water. So, what am I thinking of? So I know so eventually what happens is I'm gonna go to sleep. I'm gonna get the ability to pull weeds once I wake up in the morning. Then I'm gonna have to pull some crops from our friend Jean's farm. She's gonna let us take some crops near her house. And then we're gonna eventually get an axe to let us chop down some of these trees, these pine woods you see here. They're the softwood. So we can chop them down. And then once we chop them down, we'll be able to repair a shop where we'll be able to buy more stuff, so that'll be worth it. Are we out of seeds? I think we're out of seeds. Watch her give us more seeds. Wow, look at this. I'm gonna have to make a separate video where I'm not just, you know, planting seeds. Like I said, keep everything nearby, so... Well, yeah, we don't want to put anything behind the trees just yet. So basically, as I'm wandering around, I would say, okay, what other seeds can I plant? Like right around here, yeah, this is where the town is, so it probably makes sense to... Yeah. She doesn't want me to leave. Her content's gated. So I'll plant some more seeds, because every day I'm going to go in this direction, and I'm going to go in this direction. So I'm always going to be... watering my seeds. So it's a good idea for me to be over here. So I'm always going to drop by and water some stuff. Again, I don't want to put anything behind the tree yet. Later, but not now. So we'll keep everything out in the open. Okay, I probably don't want to keep it here. It's too far off the beaten path. Let's keep everything close to the... Let's keep everything close to... Whoops. Did I put any seeds here? No, I did. Whoops! Didn't mean to do that. Oh well. They're here now. So I'll put some over here so I know that they're hiding. I said I didn't want to put them off the beaten path, but yeah, here I am. Okay, we're out of seeds now. So I know there are seeds here because they're all over the place. We'll see if she gives me some more. She probably will. Like I said, this is just free money because I'm not on the clock. So I can't use that water. Nope, no more cabbage seeds. Yeah, nothing else to plant here. Got to water these, what do you know? See, I'm already slacking off. That's what I was afraid of. Those are all the seeds, right? Yep, that's all of them. Yeah, and I shouldn't put these behind trees, but here we are. More seeds. She's the best. Yeah, I think I'm done. Can I cheat by, like, hiding these somewhere? Nope, can't hide them. So I think we're done. We're done planting seeds. I mean, I think we've made our point. This place is just free money. Yeah, I'll go inside the house. Fine. You talked me into it. So use the bed in the kitchen without having anything to worry about. So you're gonna clean it up for me, huh? Have a maid. This is the best game ever. Have a maid and free seeds in a huge plot of land. 40 acres, but no mule. Nah, I can't make any food yet. We'll harvest some food later. We don't need to eat, apparently, in this game. I'm not going to complain about that. Total soil tilled. Flowers cultivated, fish discovered. Yes, we're not going to worry about that. Oh well. And we have tips. How to play. That's easy. The menu. Select the bag icon. Let's go to eat or hold items. Not all items can be eaten. You can give some items as gifts. Gift an item by talking to the recipient while holding the item. Scroll down a bit. Oh, you use L1 and R1 to page down. You select the arrow icon up right close the screen. Menu will appear from there. Oh yeah, I forgot to shrink the map. Triangle. Yeah, I can't shrink it here. I can only shrink it outside. Don't need the map. Don't have any requests. Triangle. Encyclopedia. Well, we have a couple of seeds here, right? I think if we learn recipes, the game tells us. Yeah, we haven't harvested anything yet. Not in Harvest Moon. I know Jean. Yeah, we're both ladies. A woman who likes flowers and animals. So I guess we should call her Tula from Power to Dark Water. That was her name. Was it Tula? Yeah, Ren, Ayaz, and Tula. Yeah. Yeah. Well, so my name is T, so we'll just call her Tula then. Flower Child. Excellent at her job, but a bit goofy. Her birthday is Winter 7. The 7th day of winter. Oh, you already did that. Barn, no mature animals, options. Yeah, no options worth noting. Yeah, we turned down the volume. Oh yeah, beginning of the video I showed you key map, but you know, whatever. Not a lot to worry about just yet. So can we cancel planting seeds? Because now I'm curious. Because I put them on the ground, but I don't think I can pick them up. That's the problem. Oh well. What if I don't want to? I want to plant seeds. It's 10 o'clock in the morning. I don't need to go to sleep. See? We're up there. Top left corner of the screen says it's 10 a.m. I'm going to go to sleep. Yeah, I don't need to bathe or anything. I mean, I could bathe in that watering hole, you know, south of the house, but, you know, whatever. She lives in the house on the hill north of the lighthouse. So her house is northwest of us, so we'll come visit her later. Yes, they will grow in size. Yeah, this is a game where cabbages grow in 3 days. Got some kind of super soil going down here. It must be volcanic. Like the soil up in Alaska where they grow like 20-foot cabbages. I actually think it's 20-foot heads of lettuce they grow over there. Like I said, volcanic soil, like 23 hours of sunlight. I think in the part of Alaska where they're growing them, they have like 20 hours of sunlight in the summertime. So right this time of year, sun basically sets for maybe like a couple of hours. And by sets, I mean it goes below the horizon. But it's like perpetual dawn, I guess. So the sun never really sets, apparently, for a couple of months. I gotta ask. It's a weird thing. I read about it on Wikipedia, and it was like, yeah, there is... The sun does set in, like, southern Alaska, like, you know, Anchorage, Juneau. But it's like, it never gets black. It's just kind of twilight. But I'll ask them about that. Of course, wintertime probably sucks. It's like, it's noon. Apparently, the noon sun is like, what, dusk, I guess? Which isn't great, but at least you can still get around. That, and it's, you know, almost always below 50 degrees. I think maybe Juneau might be 40. But of course, this time of year, I think parts of the Alaskan rivers are getting too hot. They have 76-degree water, and the salmon have problems spawning because the water's too warm. At least in some parts of Alaska. Remember, the sun doesn't set, so if you get a favorable winds, basically all the air does is just sit there and heat up all day, and it gets to the 90s some days. It was 90. It's been. I want to say there have been 90-degree temperatures in Fairbanks, Alaska, and the interior of Alaska every summer for the last decade, if I'm not mistaken. They've had some really nasty heat waves up there for Alaska. That's saying something. Because it can get that hot in Alaska. It's just not. Maybe I think 80. I think is a bit more average. But 90 is absurd for Alaska. Of course, the record highs up there I think are like 100 out in Fort Yukon, right out in the northwestern part of Alaska. I think they had a 100-degree record high, which might have already been broken by now, if I'm not mistaken. But again, that part of the world, remember the sun doesn't set, so again, favorable winds. The air just stays hot, I guess, and maybe it gets trapped by the mountains. I'll double check, see what the meteorological situation is. I'll see what the climatological situation is over there. Yeah, these cutscenes are unskippable, so. And you can't fast forward them either, so. This feels even more like a PS1 game in that sense, from the late 1990s. Six in the morning. Okay, we're now on the clock. The clock is not running, so we got good news. We are pulling weeds now because we've unlocked that, and we have 10 more seeds. We're not gonna go anywhere till we clear out some soil, and yeah, we're not gonna go anywhere till we pull some weeds, till some soil. Will be great. Water. A little water while we're here. Why not? Can't break rocks. I can pull weeds. So now that we've pulled the weeds, we can open up more tilling area. So that's great. Like I said, we're just going to keep everything near the watering hole for now. Because once we're done harvesting these cabbages, we're not going to plant on this soil for a while because it's too much trouble. I think at some point the game will give us like a water sprinkler or something. A way to water these plants when I'm not around, so that's fine. I'm not gonna plant anything behind these trees for now. Now that we chop them down anyway. Of course it's full. Yeah. I forgot to water. There we go. Okay, let's see. We got plenty of water, so we don't have to worry about that. I mean, the only reason why I planted stuff here is because I know that my mind is gonna scan this part of the farm every single day. Like, I just know I'm gonna be here every single day. So I'm not gonna forget to water these plants if they're like in a conveyor belt of some sort, you know. It's like a road of crops that need watering. Once I'm done watering them, I won't have to think about them again. But these seeds were free, so I'm not gonna lose anything by, like, you know, planting them. I'm not gonna lose anything if I just keep watering them. Again, I wasn't planting them on the clock. I was planting them when time wasn't running. So again, I'm only gonna focus on the cabbages that consume time to maintain. Gotta water this one too. Yeah, so I guess we'll just focus on everything that's by the watering hole. Because we're always gonna go to the watering hole, so we might as well put a bunch of plants here. And water seems to be unlimited, so that's not gonna be a resource we have to worry about for a while. Maybe later in the game, just not now. Okay, so what's the plan? The plan is to clear out all the weeds near the watering hole, then plant seeds near the watering hole, and only near the watering hole. Okay, didn't clear all the rocks out. So we're not going to plant down here yet. Like I said, we're not being timed, so we might as well just make some room for later. Like I said, forward planning, kids. If time is going to be a limited resource, we might as well use the time we might as well bank some of this free time. Yeah, it's a hack. But it works. You're not going to plant. We got to water this crap, so let's water this crap. What's next on the agenda? Well, I was trying to see if I could do a little bit more of the Alien 3 video, so we'll get to that later. I might be able to do Stage 3, but I'm not terribly worried about it. Trying to see if I can part with the Ninja Turtles Tournament Fighters cartridge that I got. Because I'm able to get a good deal on it, so it might be worth selling for now, putting the money towards something else. I thought about getting a VR helmet because I had so much store credit from GameStop, but I can't think of any games to play except for Skyrim. That's just too expensive right now, so I'll say it's not worth it. Gotta get some more water. Okay, again, I'm not gonna do a bunch of planting here. Actually, we might, since we already have a plant here. But for now, we'll just clear out some space. So I think we're good. So really, the only thing keeping me from doing a bunch of this forever is, you know, time. I'm recording this footage. I don't want to waste too much time. It is a research stream, so whatever. Was there another game I was trying to sell? Because I already sold Arslan for the Xbox One. I'll double check, because I was supposed to sell this game, Arslan, and Alien 3. Whoop, more weeds. I can't clear out the rocks, so whatever. Again, we're not gonna plant behind trees. So I should probably keep those weeds by the trees. I'm not gonna go over there. Yeah, I watered those already. You have to refill my... Let's refill my pot. No, not that. Yeah, not gonna pull those out. Yeah, don't put anything in front of the tree. Yeah, don't put anything there. Well, basically leave the... Well, I still want to get around them. Yeah, I still need a shortcut, so... Let's pull that. I'm not gonna plant anything there. I'm just gonna clear the way. What was that other game I was trying to... Nah, not that one. I already sold Technomancer. I swear they're... Yeah, let's clear this out. Okay, so I can get around. I'm not going to plant anything here, but I can still go around it. Can I get around the boulder at least? Yeah, I'm good. Yeah, not planting anything here, just clearing the place out. And I can get around here. Yep, so I can get around freely. So that's good. So as long as I have these shortcuts, that's good enough. I might not even need this. I'm just doing some forward planning while my time is infinite. Turns out there weren't any other Super NES games that were really worth anything to sell. I mean, Alien 3, Tournament Fighter's fine, but apparently I can't get enough store credit for SimCity or Utopia, which is kind of surprising to me. Super Conflict isn't worth that much. I'm not selling Tetris Attack. Actually, I think I might have already sold it. I'll check. Actually, there are a couple of games in the box I need to check out here, because I've gone through most of my boxes. So I already know there are a couple of games like Shadow of War I need to sell. I have an extra copy of that I need to sell. Got to get the water. Okay, I'll come back in a second once I get some more water. Shadow of War is one of those games I really should have played by now, so the prospect of being able to sell it for store credit is going to be my excuse to play through it a bit more. Now this game's got its hooks into me, I know it. I've already spent an hour and a half playing it, and it's got its hooks into me. Which I was afraid would happen, but I got Stardew Valley, so I'm not terribly bent out of shape about it. This game's dropping in value too, so not a lot of incentive to really keep it around. I can always come back and get it later with all the store credit I have. It's not that rare a game. It's just not worth that much. It's kind of hard to justify buying this game if you have, you know... It's kind of hard to justify keeping this game if it's dropping in price and Stardew Valley is still in circulation. Well, that game's actually... Stardew Valley is way more expensive than this game. Okay, so these are all the seeds I need for now. Yes, duh, we gotta drop it right here by the watering hole, obviously. Can't clear the rocks. Yeah, we'll do every square. So don't plant behind the tree, but plant in front of it, that's fine. It's perfectly fine. Yeah, Far Cry 4, I'm not gonna... I mean, okay, I probably could sell it, but I'll try to see how much money I get. Try to see how much it costs when I got it. I'll double check. Because if I got it for a good price, I'm just gonna sell it. I'll come back and play that game later. It's one of those games where it's like I know it's still in circulation. The price is gonna keep dropping, so I might as well sell it now while it still has some value. That's my logic. Yeah, don't plant behind the tree. Don't want anything hidden. Yeah, we got all these. So one more seed. So now that I'm out of seeds, Jean will give me more free ones. You know how it is. Like I said, just abuse the system. Why not? Free money is free money. So again, free money and free time works out in our favor. I probably should have saved my game, too. Let's create another game save right around here. Yeah, so I have a ground zero save and a save where I cleared out a bunch of land and planted a bunch of seeds for free. So it was definitely worth it. So I'm banking all the time I spent, you know, pulling up weeds and planting seeds. Weed, seed, and feed, am I right? Paul Harvey fans? If I'm not mistaken, I think LeVar Arrington called that commercial fascist, but we'll talk about that later. We're not going to talk about fascism on a Harvest Moon video just yet. But I guess we could talk about Tomorrow Children, if you remember that video game. Which I think was a free-to-play communist simulator. A free-to-play communism simulator on the PlayStation 4. We'll talk about that another time if I ever get a chance to check it out. But apparently it was kind of a drag, which might have been the intent. But like I said, for now, this channel is ill-equipped to have that conversation. So basically this stuff right here, I can plant a bunch of seeds along the walkway because I'm always going to come not here. I'm always going to walk along that path to the west over there because I'm always going to go to town. I'm always going to go to the shop. So I'm going to want to plant stuff right along that walking path. Because I'm always going to go in that direction. So I'm always going to want to seed. No more seeds. So I'm always going to want to plant stuff over there. Yep. Got another shortcut. So I made another walking path. But again, we can't get any water from this river, which I think is kind of amusing. Maybe later we can irrigate, I don't know. Yeah, we can go around, so we're fine. Might as well just clear out a bunch of walking paths. So I guess I'm going to have to end the video here because I spent so much downtime doing this. Guess I can go this way. Let's clear this out. Okay, so now I can go that way. Nothing to do over here. Can I walk through here? Nope, can't walk through rocks. Lame. Whoop, and go around. Okay, I can go around, so we're good. We're fine. So what's over here? Well, more trees to chop down, so there's that. I'm going to have to make another game save. But again, I didn't waste any resources. Because I'm going to get more seeds, right? So I'm just clearing out walking paths. This should be my ground zero save. Yeah, we're fine. Can't go that way. So we cleared out those walking paths. Again, the fact that I'm doing all this is just me sort of creating a game save that I can come back to later. Yeah, that's right, yeah. Wonderful 101 should be a game I should have played by now, but yeah. That game's getting harder to find, so I'm loath to sell it right away, so I'll probably sell it later. That's another game I would definitely sell if I played it already, but again, I'm getting sidetracked. Because this GameStop extra credit sale was supposed to be my excuse to clear out my backlog, and I ended up buying games like this. Okay, I can still make it through here, so we're good. But there were some games like that, Riding Stables game, that I knew I wasn't going to spend much time on, but I ended up saying, okay, this game isn't good. In fact, I'll probably have to make a video later where I'm like, okay, look. I found the unholy trinity of PlayStation 4 games that I played. I found 3 PlayStation 4 games that might be the worst games I've played on the console. The problem is that I haven't spent enough time with them to say much about them. But there are some games like the horse game, like the Riding Stables game, where I told myself, there's really no excuse for me to put this game at the bottom of a PlayStation 4 list, because I actually had I was actually somewhat entertained by it, in small doses, obviously. I mean, the game wasn't fun, but I was willing to play along with it. I was willing to explore and examine it for 5.5, 6 hours. And how many people are going to honestly say they were willing to spend 6 hours playing a video game? A bad video game. Well, specifically an awful one. So Putty Squad is the lowest game on my PlayStation 4 rankings. But, because that was the game I played for an hour and hated it. 88 Heroes was a game that was fun for about half an hour, then it just wore out its welcome. I mean, there's probably more to it, but again, it's just kind of a bad version of Broforce. And then, of course, there's that Riding Stables game, which, again, as a resource management game, is mediocre, but it has more content than those games. It has more content than the other 2 games I mentioned, so I'm loath to put it below them on that list. Average day. Wake up in the morning, ends with you going to sleep at night. Townspeople and animals also have their own schedules, so try to learn them. You stay up till 5 a.m., your day will end, so staying up too late will affect your stamina the next day, so make sure to, yeah. But it's not 5 a.m. now, it's 6 a.m. Not 3 a.m. eternal, but 6 a.m. eternal. Like that, what was the name of the group that sang 3 a.m.? Yeah, I know what you're thinking. What the heck is he talking about? It's an old, kids, it's an old dance song from the early 1990s, before Nirvana. 3 a.m. Eternal was the name. It's a nonsensical dance tune. I think out of Germany. It might be an anthem for some kind of religious organization. I'm not sure. 3 a.m. Eternal, though, it's a pretty awesome 90s dance song if you're into, you know, early 90s Euro dance pop, which is what it is. Is the clock still running? No. Good. I guess that means everyone's asleep. So as long as we're not being timed, let's do some more exploring before the video ends. Let me make sure I save my game. So yeah, 6 a.m. Eternal, that's the name of this video. This game is so weird. Let me just create a working save just in case. But yeah, I mean, like I said, all the weed pulling and soil tilling I've done is going to be banked forever now because there was no time wasted doing it. So it's like prep time. It's prep time, if you will. Yeah, gated content. So once I get the axe, I'll be able to chop down this stuff. You chop down softwood pine trees like this, you get lumber. Lumber you can use to, well, to renovate houses like this. You can't use the barrels for anything, so that's great. Can't grab the water out of this. So I can only get the water out of the well. Well, maybe it's the only clean water in this town. At least I can use in this part of the game anyway. I guess this is where people get married, right? Wedding bell? Yeah, I've been told this game only has heterosexual relationships, but hey, we'll talk about that later. Though apparently Stardew Valley lets you do same gender coupling, so there you go. I'll double check that. But these games do, I mean, apparently this game's supposed to be pretty retro, like Stardew Valley does a lot more in terms of combat, I've been told. I'll double check. But I'm way more interested in this game than I was in Animal Crossing, but I only played that game for about an hour. So, like I said, after an hour of Animal Crossing, I'm like, nah, whatever. But Harvest Moon seems cool, I guess. But again, why play this when I can just play Stardew Valley? Seems to be the logic. New. I don't have any fertilizer. Let's see. Go to the encyclopedia. I got a new thing. How do I page down? R1? No. I got a new one of these, whatever it is. Too bad I can't page down. That's okay. I haven't harvested anything yet. Okay, so anything else I need to clear out? I mean, not really. So I'm going to finish up this video by doing some clearing out. Actually, yeah, I'm always going to be going in this direction. Let's make sure we clear this place out. So basically everything along the path, there are going to be seeds all along the path. And near the watering holes, of course. That's going to be my logic. Because I'm always going to be walking along this path. So I should have put the seeds over there. So I should not put the seeds to the east of me. Because it's too far off the path. Oh well. But again, there were weeds here earlier and I couldn't go through them. Yes, we're only going to plant right along here and along there. Let's plant something right here. That's good for something. Are we ever going to go over here? Not yet. So there's no reason for me to go over there and plant anything. At least not yet, anyway. So I guess we'll plant the cheap stuff here, and we'll plant the expensive stuff in another location. I don't know. Yeah, but as long as it's along the path, it's a good place to plant it. For now, anyway. I'll save, and again, it's still 6 a.m., so I'll just save my game again. Don't plant near the tree. Don't plant in front of the tree. So we'll plant in easily accessible places. Then plant in the less accessible places later. And then we'll get fancy about, like, putting different crops in different areas. We'll do that later. Destroying this place. Look at me. Just destroying this place like John Henry. Johnny Appleseed and John Henry had a little something going on. They should have combined forces. Completely torn apart the Midwest so they can plant apple seeds all over the place. Was Johnny Appleseed like a Seventh-day Adventist or something? Because apparently he was a vegetarian. At least according to what Disney told me. You know me, you can't trust Disney when they make documentaries. And you can't really trust Disney these days. I mean, they made that infamous... Didn't they make that infamous Lemmings documentary that turned out to be completely fake? So yeah. So you gotta take Disney with a grain of salt, you know it is. They Disneyfied... You know, they Disneyfy history all the time. So I don't know how much of the Johnny Appleseed story was true. I gotta look it up. But I saw that video that James Earl Jones narrated. American Legends. But again, it's the kind of thing, it's like for school kids, you know it is. So personally, I would love it if Pixar or one of these CGI studios, like, yeah, get Pixar to make like some Cars educational videos where they teach adults how CVT transmissions work. Because I would watch that. I would watch an educational video from a tow mater about how continuously variable transmissions work. You can teach people how hybrid engines work and how regenerative braking works. That would be great. Can I go this way? Rocks. Okay, whatever. Like, I would definitely watch that. This is way more fun than that farming simulator game. Can't go this way. There's no reason for me to go over here, really. I've already cleared out the weeds. There's no reason for me to be over here, but anyway. Yeah, as long as I clear out the walking paths, I'm fine. Yeah, so I'm not going to go behind my house for any reason. Yeah, well, eventually when I get to the barn, I'm gonna want to plant over here. So eventually, once I get some animals, I'm gonna want to plant over here. So yeah, so plant here next to the road. So this is my excuse to clear out areas. Just again, I'm just banking. Till now, plant later. Till now, sow later. We're sowing the seeds of love. It's your